What's up, world? Wake y'all asses up. This is another live with King of the Berries. We're gonna get started in a moment. I'm just jotting down a couple of things real quick, but look, I'm excited. I'm excited to talk to y'all today. I am definitely excited. Let's see. Hope everybody doing good. Let me go ahead and send this out to a couple of people real quick. Let's see, I'm almost done, y'all. Almost done. Let's see who we got on. Yo, Trey, what's good, bruh? What's good with you, man? We're gonna have an interesting discussion today, man. I got some stuff I gotta talk about, yo. We're gonna get started in a couple of minutes. We're gonna see who else trickle in. Hey, bro, if you want to join in too, man, don't hesitate to request too. I got some good stuff to talk about, bro. Something came up today. I need to discuss. Look, hey, you know it's big when I got my notebook, bro. I got my notebook right here. I gotta write it down, man. I gotta write it down. But yeah, man, I'm excited. We got some good stuff we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be a fun live. We're gonna have a good time, man. Like, I'm excited about it. I'm gonna start off with a. I'm gonna start off with. I'm gonna pose a question in a second. You on the time? You on the time limit? That's all right, bro. That's all right, man. Look, look. We go ahead and get it started, man. Um, if you want to join in, Trey, go ahead. Feel free to join in. But yo, and I'm rocking the headband. This gonna be my new thing, yo. I used to do the bandanas, for when I was working out to keep the sweat from getting in my eye. But yo, this is what I used to do back in the day. Headbands all day. So I'm getting back into it. I'm about to bring this back. But so the question I'm gonna start everything off with, and I heard it on the Joe Budden podcast this week, and I wasn't going to touch on it, but it's funny. It ended up happening to me, which I don't know why everything keep happening to me all the time. But so Joe Budden was talking about how Diddy, Paul Fish, yeah, the truth. I'm about to speak some truth real quick. So Joe Buttons was talking about how Diddy posted a picture. Yo, what's up, Clear? I'm glad you joined in on this one. This is gonna be very interesting. I ain't even get a chance to tell you about this yet. So Joe Budden's podcast talked about exes, right? And they talked about Diddy. I guess this week he posted a picture of Jennifer Lopez on his Instagram, and then he made another post too, saying that something along the lines that Diddy said that if anybody knows what my vibe is, tell them I'm looking for it. And they talking about the vibe, so people putting two and two together. I guess they talking about like Jennifer Lopez, broke up with Alex Rodriguez, and so I guess they putting two and two together, like Diddy trying to get back with Jennifer Lopez, but they was talking about like, yo, only the rich, the celebrities can really get away with posting up a picture of your ex if you're a guy. So like if you posted up a picture of your ex and was like, yo, I'm looking for my old thing or whatever like that, like put down there, or y'all can request to jump on if you want to. Like what do you think the response would be if like an average ordinary like you know, if I put something up there talking about I want to get one of my exes back, or I'm looking for my ex, or like yo, I'm fishing. I'm fishing for to see like yo, what's where we stand at? Can we rekindle the flame? Do you think like a guy would get clowned for that? Cause it was like split in half on the podcast talking about, you know, do you reaching? do you think do you think that like that's whack for doing that, or like do you think that's like a romantic thing to do? Like what's y'all thoughts? And you seem like a simp and would definitely get clowned. That's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Only the fact cause Diddy is like Diddy, he could get away with that. Like if I was to do some stuff like that, and she just broke up, got out of her relationship, and I'm putting some stuff up like that, like that's wild. To me, that's wild. And I'll be like, nah, I don't know. And I bring the story up because it's happened for me, because I think with women it's different. Like women, they champion them. They like, oh girl, go get your man and all that stuff. Like, it's funny. I wouldn't take it serious. Yo, it's only the rich and famous get away with that stuff. But it's funny. What's up, Spence? What's up? Yo, Spence, just to kind of catch you up real quick. What I'm talking about is we talking about if a man puts his ex up. If a man puts his ex up, right, and he put a post on like Instagram saying, yo, I'm looking for my old thing, tell her to holler at me or whatever like that, trying to get her attention or, you know, trying to rekindle the flame, would a dude get clowned for that? Because they said Diddy just did it with Jennifer Lopez and he got a lot of support. And on the Joe Budden podcast, it was like, yo, in real life, a nigga get clowned for that. You know what I'm saying? He'll get clowned. So that's what we discussing right now. I think Clea, Trey, and I said that yo, they would get clowned. Like that seemed like real whack or lame for the most part. You know what I'm saying? And I bring it up because I think women can get away with that. And I seen it firsthand because I had an old ex of mine that put up a post of me before. And this is like years. It was like a post from years ago. Like me and this ex ain't been together for a long time. She put up a post, like an old post that I didn't even know she still had the picture of it, of like me kissing her or something. And she said something about, sometimes I like to look back on the good days. And so I went and I looked at the comments. It's like, yeah, girl, get your man. Like, oh, y'all was so cute. Oh, I miss y'all. It was all of that stuff. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, ain't this some stuff? Because they was the same people talking about, oh, y'all toxic. It was some of the same girls in there that were like, yo, you don't need to be with her. And it's just so funny how like stuff kind of pan out. But the support that she got for that was like crazy, man. It was crazy. I'm telling y'all the truth. That's what I'm saying, Spence. That's what I'm saying. We not gonna get that. If I was to put some post up talking about I put a post up of one of my exes and I put up we kissing or holding each other and we like all the good times, people gonna look at me and be like, what the hell wrong with this dude, man? Like, move on. But women get treated differently in that aspect, I guess. But yo, when she put that post up and I seen them comment, I mean, it was like 15 comments, 20 comments, because people knew us way back in the day, just like the early, like 2010 or something like that, we was last together. And like to see the comments, and I mean like all the support. I'm like, what? We ain't been together in 10 years. Y'all talking about, oh, y'all so good. Get your man back, girl. Yo, we ain't been together in 10 years. That's not happening. It's wild. Oh, you said not true. Why you think that, Clear? You don't think a guy will get the same support? You want to you want to jump on the live? You want to request to jump on? Or why you think that's not true? Cause I don't think a guy will get the same. I don't think so. Unless y'all know something I don't. A guy, not from guys, maybe some girls will support him, but from other guys, they're not gonna do that. Maybe it's a man supposed to hunt type of thing. You're still on the same meal. Negative. You're not jumping on, or are you going to elaborate on why you say not true? Maybe, yeah. I think that is a part of it. Like for guys, we like, yo, it's more fish in the sea. Like why you so fixed on this one person? And with women, I guess it's a little bit different. It's just wild, man. Cause when they talked about it, and I thought about my experience, I was like, yo, that's true. Because they was talking about women would get a lot of support with that, but a guy wouldn't. And I seen it firsthand with mine. And I was sitting there just tripping out. Like, all the comments. Oh, y'all look so cute. Y'all so cute together. Oh, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Y'all were just amazing. All of that stuff. And then, like, the whole time we was together, they was talking about, yo, you don't need to be with her. Not jumping on. But it's stupid if I see a female posting an old pic. I would never. Yeah, yo, I feel like that go both ways, but I think women get more support when it comes to that. If you feel strongly about someone, you don't take that to social media. My 2 cents. I agree with that too. I will agree with that too. It's corny and you look stupid. Yo, I agree with all of that sentiment. I agree with all of that, but I just thought it was so funny. Like seeing that, like first, experiencing that firsthand, and then they bringing that topic up. It's just wild, man. And that's something I never did no stuff like that for no ex. Now behind the scenes, ain't no telling what I might have been trying to do, but I won't put it on social media. I couldn't do that, man. No, but that was the thing I wanted to start off with. I wanted to start off. What's up, Nate? What's going on, bruh? Yo, Nate, just to kind of catch you up. What we talking about is you really just do that for attention. I agree with that. So Nate, what we discussing right now is we talking about if a guy puts up a picture of his ex, an old ex-girlfriend, like they'll picture them hugging or kissing or whatever, and this ex just got out of a relationship, or he trying to get this ex back, and he posts a picture up on social media. We asking, like, how would he be viewed as a guy, trying to get his ex back on social media by posting a picture, and then you put up a caption like looking for my old thing, tell me where I can find her at, putting up some like caption like that. Cause Diddy just did some stuff like that on his Instagram, and on the Joe Budden's podcast. Like half of them said he would get support from guys, and then the other half said, yo, he would get clown for it. And so far in the comment section, it looks like the consensus is that, yo, you get clown for that as a regular guy. Now Diddy, you know what I'm saying? So people view him a little bit differently, but we just talking about that right now, man. So that's the thing we kind of discussing, but it's. I definitely agree with everybody. Like, I wouldn't put that on social media. And I feel like even if some people are commenting, support, I think in the back of their head, they'd be like, oh, what's that look like? Was that a magnifying glass? I can't even read that. Yo, y'all help me out. I don't know. I'm bad with emojis. You saying they look like a simp or something? They look crazy? Yeah. A sucker. Ah, yeah, yeah, exactly. That's a good one, bruh. Fruity. Yo, they look crazy, bruh. I gotta admit, you sweet. Yeah, y'all got them all coming. But that's it, man. Like I wanted to throw that out there, and then like I just wanted to show my personal experience about like I actually went through that with the ex and her posting up a picture, and we ain't been together in like 10 years, and she posted that up, and to see the support to me, the support was crazy. The support was like crazy, like 10, 15 comments. Oh, you got it, girl. Oh, y'all was so cute. And then looking at it's like, yo, these are the same people that was trying to break us up when we was together. The same ones that was like, oh, she ain't good for you. All of that type of stuff. So it's just wild to see that. So I wanted to, just bring that topic up for discussion. So we kind of touched on that. So the next thing, to get more into like a positive, a growth section. Oh, how'd that make me feel? Yo, I felt weird, man. I was like, why she post this? Like, I felt crazy, man, to be put in a situation, cause imagine if at that time like I had a situation or a girl or something like that she didn't even know nothing about. She posts that up, that might cause problems with my situation. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, dang, you just don't really care whatsoever. You just want to just put stuff out there. And the funny part, I ain't comment, I ain't say nothing. They might don't even know I know it was posted. But I saw it. I read all them comments, and I was like, yo, you wild for this. You wild. Why? Like, why? Why? It's just crazy. And I see that X sometimes. So it's like, what's the purpose of that? So, like, I get the whole, like, it looked crazy to me. And that's why I couldn't do nothing like that. Like, I don't knock her. I'm not mad at her or nothing like that. It just was crazy to see that. Yeah, it's selfish. Would you consider it a romantic gesture? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yo, absolutely, man. Like, of course, like when you see that, the first thing that came to my mind is, oh, it's like, dang, yo, she trying, and it's the subliminals, that subliminal message that I know they put it up there for me to see, to try to make me feel something, and I'm past that, so it don't make me feel nothing. That's why I ain't comment. I ain't even acknowledge the post to them because I don't even want to give, like, any type of acknowledgement is what they looking for. So I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm gonna just have you wonder, oh, did he see it or whatever? Nah, I just keep it moving, man. But absolutely, man, absolutely, yo. That's what they looking for when they post it. They don't want to go at you directly, but they want you to see it somehow. Like, oh yeah, I'm thinking about you. I hope you're thinking about me too. So it's wild, man. It's wild, y'all. I got like all right. I was gonna go a different route, but I'm gonna go story time, right? But this story actually has nothing to do with like a female or anything like that. Cat, yeah, cat, man. Yo, I'm gonna go right into like story time. Cause I got a story I wanted to share with y'all, cause that was one of the requests. I guess the stories are funny, and people like them. So I'm gonna talk about a little bit this story about when I was traveling with a friend of mine, one of my old friends from, what was this? It was like in like early middle school, late elementary school, with a friend of mine and his mom. We was real close. We used to hang out all the time. Chill out at each other's houses. Like, it was like a brother to me growing up. And like I said, this got nothing to do with like what we talking about. This is just a whole separate story, but it's one of my funnier stories. Cause it talk about like like when you younger, like how nasty you are sometimes. Like sometimes we like it's just so nasty as kids. So we was going to I was traveling with my friend and his mom. I think we was going up to Maryland to go meet some of his people or whatever. So we was going up to Maryland, we met his people, we come back down, right? So so I drank a lot of water. Mind you, I'm probably like 10 or 11, somewhere around that age at this time. I drank a lot of water. I had to use the bathroom. We was driving. I said, hey, excuse me, I gotta use the bathroom. So she was like, oh yeah, we'll get to the next rest stop. We'll go ahead and use the bathroom. I was like, okay, all right, cool. So we still talking, like 5-10 minutes go by. I'm like, all right, yo, I really gotta use the bathroom. So I was like, yeah, like, are we almost to the rest stop now? She was like, yeah, we almost there. Like another 5 minutes. Can you hold it? I like, yeah, I can hold it. So we still driving, right? I don't know what happened. I think we hit like a speed bump or something. I don't know if y'all ever had like a pee you was holding in so bad. Like if you just move a little bit, like some come out or whatever, right? So we hit a bump, boom, boom, boom. It was like 3 bumps. And like, it's like shots was just coming all out. Like, and once, as guys, it's hard to hold it. Like once it start coming out, it's like hard to like stop it. You know what I'm saying? That's that what they call those exercises? Kegels. You gotta work on your male Kegels to be able to stop that flow. You gotta use your male Kegels to be able to stop the flow or whatever. So like I hit the bumps and like it was just coming out and I'm like, oh no. So I'm like sitting there like this, like trying to do everything I can to like stop the flow, but like half of it came out. All right, in the car. So like I'm sitting over on this side, my homeboy sitting over here on the right, and you got the middle section. You got the middle section. So like now, like I feel bad. I'm like, damn, I done peed in this car, but I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to say nothing at all, right? But like I feel a little bit better now because like now my bladder a little bit more empty. So we finally get to the rest stop. I go to the rest stop. I only got a little bit more left now, so I finished peeing or whatever. And my homeboy, he go pee. He go pee. So like I washed my hands and I was looking at something at the rest stop. He finished before me. He went and sat in the side I was sitting on before. So I'm looking, I'm like, oh snap. He's sitting right in it. But I was like, I ain't gonna say nothing. And I was like, damn, I'm surprised he ain't feel nothing. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it wasn't a lot, but I definitely felt it got through the pants or whatever. I just had dark pants on so you couldn't see it. So I was like, shoot, I'm just gonna sit on his side then. So I go sit on his side. So we driving, right? And he just talking like ain't nothing happening. And he was like, hey mom, can you raise down the window? Like, yo, I'm sweating like hell. Like my butt's sweating and everything. I don't know what's going on here. And I'm sitting here just doing all of this, right? And he was just like, yo, man, I don't know why why my butt sweating like this? I just don't get it. And like the whole ride, he just kept mentioning stuff and I just kept quiet. I was just like, hey, I was dirty that time, man. I was dirty. I think I told him like some years later about that. And he just cracked up laughing. But yo, that's the funny story. Like when you little kids, man, you be so nervous about speaking up and all of that. And you just be letting stuff ride. But like, yo, he sat right in it. Like the whole car ride. And he didn't say nothing other than he was sweating. So I was like, man, I must have drank a lot of water. Like the smell won't strong or whatever like that. Cause he really thought he was just sweating. And little did he know. He was just sitting in it, man. But yo, that's like my funny story, bro. It's wild, man. Look, don't judge me. I was young. Like I said, I was like 10 or 11, man. And I told him like twice. I was like, yo, I gotta go. But them damn bumps, man. So the more of the story is, just speak up. Don't be afraid to, if you did something wrong, just don't be afraid to speak up and just admit to it. And then the third more is, fellas, work on your Kegels. Make sure you can stop that flow so don't nothing leak out. So just keep working on them Kegels and you be good. So, man, but, before I go touch on anything else, man, is there any other comments or anything like y'all want to talk about? Like with my lives, I want to go live with the people. I want people to, just feel free, coming on, talking about like whatever, on your mind you want to discuss, or if you want to contribute. If y'all got like a funny story y'all want to share, like feel free to come on, share your story. And that's it, man. I just want to keep things open, just have fun, have a good time, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that little story right there. Yo, what's good? How you doing? What's been going on? So yeah, we just chatting it up right now. The other thing, I had put up a post a couple of days ago about what people want me to talk about on the live, and one of the things was commitment, and I think this is a really big thing. Like, we had our fun at the beginning, just talking about and sharing, funny stories and experiences and stuff like that. But just to kind of get a little bit more serious, commitment is something that's we need to have. And the thing I want to talk about is making a commitment to yourself. Before you can make a commitment to anybody else, you got to be able to make a commitment to yourself. You got to be able to, whatever your passion is, whatever you want to do, anything that you feel like in your heart that's your purpose, you got to make a commitment to yourself first. Because the thing is, I think a lot of people try to commit to other people without really realizing what's in themselves, about bringing out the best in themselves first. And the thing is, when you start committing to other people before you commit to yourself, you destined to get lit down. You going to get lit down every single time, because I don't care if it's your child, your wife, your mom, your dad, or whatever. Those people gotta live their life. They gotta live their life. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta make a commitment to yourself. You gotta be able to figure out, who am I, or who do I want to be, and then commit to that path, to that journey to get to that place. And the thing with commitment is, man, you gotta have perseverance. You gotta have perseverance. You gotta be able to fight through, the adversity, the good times, the bad times. You gotta be able to stay right here. You're gonna dip up and down, but you don't want to be way up here and then way down here. You got to keep some type of level balance, man. You got to, from my perspective, everybody got their own view of life. But from my perspective, man, the more close to the median you can stay, the better off you're going to be, man. And that's what I feel like is one of the big things with commitment. You got to have perseverance. And you got to have love. You got to have love. I know I talk about this all the time, but it's so important to have love, man. If you don't have love, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. You won't have anything to build on. Even if you working on commitment to yourself, that starts off with love. You got to start from a place with love first. And if you ain't coming from that place, it's gonna be tough to accomplish anything in there. If there's any other things y'all want to talk about or want to add in as far as commitment, make sure you put it down in the comment section, or you can request to come on and talk as well. But from my perspective, man, you gotta have perseverance. You need to have love, man. For me, love is the basis to everything, yo. Love is the basis of everything, and unconditional love. You got selfish love, then you got unconditional love. You got selfish love is, I love you for what you could do for me. Then you got unconditional love is, I love you for who you are, exactly how you are. and we need to practice more of the unconditional love. And that unconditional love you got to put on yourself first. If you're not putting unconditional love on yourself first, you can't even have unconditional love for somebody else if you don't have it for yourself. You can't have unconditional love for your children, your mom, your spouse, whatever. If you don't have unconditional love for yourself, man, I'm like such a big advocate on like taking time out for yourself, making sure you feeding your mind, you making yourself the best person possible. I said something to a friend of mine. I think it was Trey, bro. I think I told you, like when you're in a relationship for yourself, if you better yourself for yourself, you're going to automatically better yourself for your spouse. It's going to happen. And the way it happened is you better yourself to be with them, or you better yourself to realize that, you know what, we just not meant to be, and you can let them live their lives. Like either way, it's going to be a positive outcome if you focus on yourself for yourself. So, that commitment, man, to have commitment to anything else, you got to commit to yourself first. Like everything I heard and read when it comes to entrepreneurship, careers, whatever, when you want to be the best of the best, you gotta focus on yourself first. You gotta make yourself better. Everything I read, everything I hear, everybody talk about yourself. Focus on you first. So when the topic of commitment came up, the first thing I thought about is learning how to commit to yourself. Learning how to, meditate, learning to read the books, learning to, take care of your physical body. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be the most ripped guy or girl. You ain't got to be the, like flat 6-pack abs or whatever. But you want to live a healthy lifestyle. You want to feel good when you're moving around. You don't want to feel sluggish. So that's what it say. Take care of your body. Your body's your temple. You need to take care of that. Take care of your mind. Do things to kind of relieve stress. But also the other thing is, man, you got to be able to press forward. I appreciate like all of the people, the amazing people. Like I talked to Spence this week for like we talked for like 2 hours. I talk to Trey all the time. And I'm so lucky to have such good people in my circle that I could connect with that's on the same type of wavelength, because being with people that's on your level or higher, it make you want to work harder. And so when you think about commitment, or when I think about commitment, the commitment is to excellence. So you got to commit to excellence for yourself, and then you want to commit to excellence for all your circle, the people that's around you. Like, if you want average, hey, that's totally fine. But I'm talking to the people that want better than average. People that don't want to live on minimum wage. People that don't just want to live the average lifestyle. The people that want to do something extraordinary with their lives. You got to commit to excellence for yourself. And as I'm speaking to y'all, I'm speaking to myself as well. Like, I had a wake-up call like a day or two ago. Had a conversation with somebody. And it just made me realize, like, yo, Paul, like, yeah, you working, but you could be working 10 times harder. You doing well, but you could be doing 10 times better. You getting your rest, but right now, you're not where you want to be at. So you gotta go full steam for it. And then when you go full steam and you give every single thing you got, then you rest. You know what I'm saying? But otherwise, if you ain't did nothing to rest, and I'm bringing this up because I was talking to Trey about it. If you ain't did nothing to rest, what you resting for? You know what I'm saying? If you ain't exhausted by the end of the day, you need to still be working. So that's what when we talk about commitment, that was the first thing that came to my mind, and that's why I wanted to share with everybody, is that you need to commit to excellence. Commit to being the best version of yourself possible, and not for nobody else. You're not judging on what's your best for somebody else. It's what's your best to you. You know yourself better than anybody else know you. You know what your capabilities are. You know what your capabilities aren't. You know the things you need to work on. You know the things that you don't need to work on. So, you know yourself better than anybody else. So don't be afraid to push yourself past your limits, and commit to excellence. And so that's what I wanted to talk about as far as commitment. If anybody else got anything they want to add with commitment, make sure you put it down in the comment section, or you can feel free to request to join in. And the commitment thing kind of fall right in line with my last part, which is somebody put up something powerful, and that's living in your purpose. And living in your purpose kind of just tie in and will tie up everything that I was just talking about far as the commitment. And the living in your purpose is when you doing something that just feel right, you feel good, and every day you wake up excited, every day you wake up ready to do this certain thing, and it doesn't have to be like something that make you money right now. You know what I'm saying? Like your purpose could be, giving back to your community. Your purpose could be, teaching. Your purpose could be, your purpose could be anything, but that purpose is what drives you, and your purpose is what makes you get up out of bed and want to tackle the world every single day. Now, it's a lot of people out there that haven't found their purpose or don't know their purpose. And the only thing I could do is tell them, like, it take a lot of meditation for me. Meditation, take a lot of reflecting, and it take a lot of trying different things. Like, it takes a lot of trying different things. And for me, my purpose is to inspire people to be the best version of themselves possible. And in order for me to be able to do that, every day I got to constantly work on how to make myself better. I got to work on that every single day. And that's what holds me accountable. Like, I'm not going to lie and say, like, I don't have times I slack off, because I do. I'm not going to lie and say I do everything I'm supposed to do, and when I'm supposed to do it, I don't. But I feel guilty when I don't. I feel guilty. Like, I feel bad because I know what my purpose is. And I know if I don't set the bar high for myself, if I'm not working and living in my purpose, which my purpose is to lead people to become the best version of themselves, in order for me to lead, I have to do the work myself. Like, I feel like leadership is best when you're leading from the front. Whatever you tell people to do, you got to be able to do that as well. You got to be able to do that. And so for me, it's like every day I'm trying to learn something new. Like, I got to shout out once again Spence, man. Like, Spence with the cryptocurrency, bro, he just keep giving me information, and that just make me want to learn more and more. And that's something I want to share with people, because I feel like financially people need to learn how to be the best version of themselves. And that's an aspect of that, and so that's why I talk about that so much. And I talk about, like, life insurance. Like, I can't stress enough, like, especially like this week, man, I've been seeing people drop like flies. Like, I've been seeing so many people passing away. I ain't not even going to just say this week. It seemed like over this last month, excuse me, over this last month, I seen so many people that passed away. And young people, like around my age, I'm 31, people around my age passing away, GoFundMes and things like that. And it's just so wild because I'm in the industry. I can help people with that. And it make me feel like, dang, Paul, like, you got so much more work you got to do, man, for the community. People don't even know about the information. That's why I'm trying to put myself out there as much as possible. Like, in the lives, I try to mention the fact I can help with life insurance. My goal is to get 1,000 people life insurance licensed. I want to get more people in the industry so they could go out and help more people, help their family members and friends, the people you care about most. And so that way, if somebody passes away, instead of a stranger coming and handling all of the, the technicalities and things like that, it's a family member, it's somebody you love, somebody you trust. That's going to do the right thing and that care about you. That's the best way to do it. So that's what I'm trying to help people do. And that's like I say, living in my purpose, man. I want people to be the best version possible of themselves. And that's why it took a lot of reflecting. It took a lot of soul searching. And it took me, for me, it took me to, let me see how I can say this. It took me to when I got to my lowest point to figure out what I really wanted. That's why rebuilding men is so important to me. Showing people by the hard work that I did to get myself from those low points, how you could climb yourself out and become a better version of yourself. And sometimes, man, it's beauty in the darkness. It's beauty in the darkness. And what I mean by that is, like, sometimes when you just feel like giving up, it's like something for me. I can only speak from my, from my experiences. It was something about being in that mindset where, like, yo, I don't know what to do. I have no answers. I have no clue on what I need to do. I don't have no direction. For me, that was the point of, like, stating the fact that I don't know allowed me to open my mind up to different things. It allowed me to open my mind up to different possibilities, to reach out to different people, to strip away my ego. Like, sometimes it take you getting to your lowest point. So if anybody out there that's listening, you at a low point right now, like, I know it's tough to hear, but this is actually could be a blessing for you if you're willing to do the right work. If you're willing to reach out to somebody. I'm a big fan of therapy. Like, therapy is not a bad thing. I know in the black community, especially with men, it's not frowned upon, but it's not looked at as a good thing. There's nothing wrong with going to therapy and, just getting another ear or another person to ask you certain questions that you never thought about that make you start thinking. So, therapy is a great thing. And, like I said, meditation, getting in tune with your emotions, getting in tune with, how you feel, your feelings, embracing those feelings, and then figuring out, okay, how do I move forward? All of those things come with finding the purpose. And then once you find your purpose, you gotta keep it in front of you every single day. You gotta keep striving for it every single day. And when it's really your purpose, it's not that hard to do. It's really not that hard. Like I said, like, so many people that built, like, certain businesses, like, sometimes maybe your business is your purpose. If your business is your purpose, then some people go to work and don't feel like it's work. It's a lot of nurses, their goal is to help people and nurse people back to health. That's what their purpose is. So when they go to work every single day, it fulfills them. It gives you a good feeling when you're working towards that purpose, when you're working towards, something you want to do for the rest of your life, something you want to give to the world. And when you get that, you just want to keep pushing for it and just try to do it the best of your abilities. And every day you just want to do a little bit better than the previous day. Like, I just can't stress that enough. Try to be better every single day. And then I forgot my boy Austin. He told me you get 1% better every single day. You end up 37 times better than you was at the beginning of a year. So from day one of a year all the way to day 365, you get 1% better every single day. You'll end up 37 times better than you are now. And I mean, like, that's a pretty substantial gain right there. So, I just want to just kind of close off on that. Just with the living in the purpose. If anybody got any comments or, anybody got anything they want to add, put it down in the comment section. If you want to come on and you want to talk and you want to talk about the purpose, you want to talk about commitment, you want to share a funny story, anything like that, feel free to request, because that's pretty much all I got. Those are the main things I wanted to talk about. Let's see, we write a little bit under an hour, which I wanted to keep it under. I'm not trying to keep everybody all day. It is Sunday. I know people got to get to bed and all that stuff, but, like, if we don't got anybody that want to add anything else or put any comments down or anything like that, Spence, you good? You want to jump in and add anything, bruh? Let's see if Spence want to jump on. Or you good? I think Spence probably good right now. And if y'all hear a baby in the background, that's the TV. That's not. I don't got no baby up there. I'm neglecting to go live. But look, yo. So, hey, on that note, man, I'm gonna go ahead in the live. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, for joining. I appreciate y'all, man. This was a great live. I appreciate all the interaction. Spence is good. Make sure y'all follow Spence too, man. Listening to the teacher. Spence, you the teacher, man. Look, make sure y'all go add Spence too, man, at Anon the Don. So that's ANONTHEDON. Anybody that listen to this live, y'all make sure y'all add him, man. This dude, man, he's such a good person. You know, I only known him for a little while, but like I really try to pride myself on reading energy. And when people are so willing to invest time and energy and knowledge to you, usually that's a pretty good person, because a lot of people don't want to do that. And a lot of people charge for that too. So, you know, he a real cool person, man. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him. He definitely got the crypto information. That's who I go to when I'm like, yo, all right, I need a little bit more. I need a little bit more information to make some moves. I go holler at him, man. So y'all make sure y'all go follow him. Hey, like, I appreciate everybody that joined on this live, man. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is King of the Berries, and we out.